for the C2 laminar screw, load up the CT scan in Horos and choose 3D MPR module after clicking the 2D 3D reconstruction tool button. This will open the multiplanar reconstruction module and will show 3 windows, each showing sagittal, axial and coronal reconstructions of the CT scan. Next, adjust the window level and choose a CT bone window. Then click on the zoom button and zoom in the images so that the C2 vertebra is seen magnified. Drag the center of the crosshairs to the C2 vertebra and automatically the C2 centers in all the 3 windows. In step 1, create multiplanar reconstructions such that the images in the 3 windows are in the true sagittal, coronal and axial plane of the C2 vertebra. Manipulate the axis such that the blue axis is in line with the back of the C2 in sagittal plane, the yellow axis bisects the C2 in the axial plane, and the purple axis is parallel to the C2-C3 disc in the coronal plane. Next, for step 2, manipulate the axis such that they align with the proposed trajectory of the C2 laminar screw in the sagittal and axial images. For this, drag the center of the crosshairs in the true axial image to the tentative entry point of the C2 laminar screw. Then move the yellow axis in line with the C2 lamina in the axial plane. Make small adjustments as necessary in the parasagittal plane so that the purple axis is along the length of the lamina. Next, the paracoronal images are scrolled to the narrowest region of the lamina. The axis button is used to toggle off the axis in this window. And then the length tool is used to measure the narrowest dimension of the C2 lamina. Similarly, in the axial image, the length tool can be used to measure the expected length of the C2 laminar screw. Next, for step 3, mark the entry point of the screw in either the parasagittal or axial plane using a fiducial marker. These 3 steps are repeated on the right side. In such anatomy where crossed laminar screws are not possible, we prefer an in-line uncrossed C2 laminar screw trajectory. However, the entry points have to be slightly staggered so that the tulips don't touch each other when the screws are inserted. After making sure that the narrowest diameter of the screw path is acceptable for at least a 3 mm screw, the entry point is marked with a fiducial marker. After closing the MPR module, one can see the fiducial markers on the axial images. The final step is to create 3D volume rendering of the anatomy. From the 2D 3D menu, 3D volume rendering is selected. This generates a 3D model. To visualize the bone, a high contrast 3D preset is selected, which automatically reveals the skeletal anatomy. To crop out the unwanted areas, the scissor tool is used. The area required is selected and the Enter key is pressed to delete the region outside the selected area. The zoom button can be used to enlarge the model. And the 3D manipulate button can be used to visualize the model from any angle desired. The fiducial markers are seen on the surface of the bone and provide a good estimate of the entry points of the laminar screws.